The engine fell on you?
Oh yeah, I kissed the engine very passionately.
Okay. Well, we actually like have very similar hair colors.
I feel like we do.
Yeah.
It's just more
yours,
like a grapey wine.
Yeah, but yours looks more like that's your actual hair.
Oh,
And
the
mine,
ginger hair.
Yeah, like I wanted mine to kind of look like. Oh, I'm out of focus. Can we both be in focus at the same time? Okay.
Oh. What?
I feel like you're more in focus than me. Hi, it's me, Theater Kid, and this is Travel Mermaid. What is your handle?
Yeah, I am the bucket list mermaid.
The Bucket List Mermaid.
Yeah.
How often are you a mermaid right now?
Well, we will never know.
You'll never know.
We will never know. You can use your imagination.
So I guess yes.
Yes.
You have like full tail and everything. 100%. We have to have like, so we'll have to take breaks to put water on her and all those kinds of things. What's the craziest place you've ever been to?
Oh my gosh. I don't even know. I feel like I really liked Tanzania. And I really liked Fiji.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about Tanzania. Tell me, why was it cool?
I just thought it was cool because you could go and do everything within the same location. I also slept in a tent in Serengeti.
Oh, cool.
And I peed in front of a hyena.
What, does that like deter them? Does that like make them go away?
I don't know. So somebody, you know how it's normally based on like double occupancy?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I was a single Pringle, and I went by myself,
okay.
And somebody was like, ooh, I'm going to upgrade to be by myself, so I just got automatically upgraded, so therefore I had to camp by myself.
Oh.
And I was like, I need to go to the bathroom, and I went outside, and there was a hyena, and I said, I'm not going to walk down, so I was just like, sorry.
Did it laugh at you?
You know, I feel like they make that noise, they're like,
But that was, what country was that? Was in the Serengeti, you said?
Yeah, that was in Tanzania.
She's gonna name lots of places that I don't know where they are. I'm just like, oh, this is where that is. Okay, great, awesome.
But she's gonna go there next.
Oh, sure, yeah, sure. I would be so afraid to go out of the country by myself.
Yeah, because like you said, you didn't have a passport.
Okay, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that might be like I just totally
I don't want to be
outed her out.
No, I don't want to be really heavily judged. That no, I don't.
She doesn't have it yet.
Yeah.
That is the main thing.
Like,
doesn't have it
I
yet.
have friends that will go like backpacking and do all that kind of stuff, but I would just be so absolutely afraid.
You just gotta do it.
So is that what's your number one, like, your advice for like anyone who wants to do that by themselves?
Right. I think just just do it.
Yeah.
Know that it's like Murphy's Law, like everything that will go wrong will go wrong.
Okay.
But it just ultimately makes you a stronger person.
Yeah.
You know, that you can actually deal with it and be like, heck
yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to do this like solo vacations thing where I'm just like, hey, I'm not going with a friend. I'm not going with a partner.
It's so empowering.
I'm just going,
like, you gotta do it.
So I can be like, I'm capable of things. How many countries have you been to? Do you know the master list?
I think it's like over 45.
Oh my god, that's so many. Do you just speak English or do you speak another language?
Well, let's see. I kind of speak French, as in like I did it during high school and college.
Okay, yeah.
And then I tried to speak it, and I don't speak
French. Okay,
so.
Don't speak. Okay, you sorry about. So how do you navigate by yourself in those other countries where?
It's honestly not that bad.
I feel like English is the only one that people kind of know a little bit of.
We communicate with our eyes.
Just
staring, and you're just
what
like,
am I telling you right now?
Yeah.
My actual idea was, since you've been to so many places, we're going to play a game called Geoguessr.
I don't know anything about this.
Okay.
So we're going to wing this.
Great. So you've never heard of Geoguessr?
No.
So the way it works is it's going to show you one image from like Google Maps anywhere in the world.
Oh, Lord.
And you have... Why am I keep going in and out of focus? Focus. See my face. Maybe it just won't do. I should really figure out this camera since I've had it for multiple years. But it shows you one image, and you have to. That's my cat in the litter box. And you have to find out where it is.
Okay.
And then you get points based off of like the how close it is. Sorry if it was blurry before. I'm not changing anything. Okay, so I'll help you a little.
Okay.
And by a little,
a lot.
This
Okay.
game. Round 1. Oh,
Round
wait.
1.
You never made a guess. Okay. I accidentally started it, so you only have 2 rounds. So sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, there's only 3 rounds.
It was Osaka.
Okay.
That
great.
was the
well,
answer.
you would have known that one, actually.
Would I?
Maybe. You could have known it.
I don't know.
You could have known it. All right. Next round. Okay. So, you only have 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Okay, so
it's literally just a road.
So we can move. Okay, so one of the things, maybe look at the signs.
Okay, yeah, maybe like the license plates. Let's look at that.
I can move like this.
Okay.
Oh, well, the license. Oh, what that is a name.
There's a car wash. Total Energies.
Bonaparte. Is that what that says?
Maybe
it's in English.
Is that the place?
Well, what
I don't know if that's a place or not.
This looks important.
Maybe what are the license plates? Because maybe it's somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like outside of a major European city.
It's like every single time I move, it's changed.
Oh my gosh, we only have a minute. We'll just try. No, they're all blurred out.
Well, yeah, the problem is every single time I go to, what about this?
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like maybe someplace in like Eastern Europe, maybe. Okay. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this, maybe.
Okay. I also feel that.
Okay, well, let's use the full 40.
Yeah.
It's definitely not like a Western
pop-up opening soon.
Just watch this be like in Africa.
Yeah, it's
like I'm on a wrong continent.
Friendship building.
Okay, but they do have some stuff in English. So
a lot of stuff.
I know, but this like Cantarine to Hur.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. But see, these things like it looks Europe to me.
Okay. I would guess.
Okay, I'm guessing somewhere between Poland and Romania.
Okay.
Maybe. No, see, because that doesn't look like the language.
You have 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, go under Hungary.
Under Hungary.
Huh?
Oh, it's in the Netherlands. It's in the Netherlands.
Well,
I feel like that's pretty close.
I feel like that's not close.
It's not that close. But it's a lot of points, though.
Just from the fact that I lived in the UK and I still didn't get it.
It was a lot of English.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, you're on the right continent.
That language was Dutch? Wow.
I guess they just had a lot of things in English. Antwerp.
One of my friends in college was Dutch. And she spoke such good English that we just never needed to speak Dutch.
Oh, yeah, I love that. All right, are you prepared for the next and final round?
I am ready.
Since I wasted your first round making sure the game worked.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I like it.
Are you ready?
I am ready. This is gonna be better. I can feel it. Ooh.
Okay.
Again with the weird road and the street art.
Yeah. So the license plates are just blurred out, so it's not gonna.
Okay, well they're on the left side of the car there.
Yep. That's a good.
But they're driving on the right side of the road, which maybe that's like like somewhere in the Caribbean, like the British Virgin Islands, maybe. I don't know. That's the only place that I've seen.
Let's decide. Mix Euro.
Oh, maybe it is
online.
Oh man, this is just like testing my geography like nobody's business.
Barbaria.
Let's see if I can see.
Now it's a different place. Okay, that's awful.
Was that Spanish right there? Because I'm almost thinking, what if it was like one of those, the islands that's like off Europe?
Central de Pena.
Pharmacy. Okay, so this is definitely Spanish. Okay.
We're
getting somewhere here.
This is way better guessing than last time.
Maybe like with Spain and Portugal or like
I'm gonna go this way
Catalonia, one of those what's the island that's right off of Spain that everybody goes Ibiza? Or as my roommate would call it, Ibiza?
Santa Casa.
Well, I'm definitely we have 30 seconds left. Oh wait, it's in Lisbon.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Okay.
Where is that?
Okay, wait. So it's like right above Spain, right? Yeah, right there. No, sorry, it's in Portugal.
Lisbon?
Yeah, let's go with Lisbon. Okay, here we go. Why was it on this?
Well done. You are 1.8 miles away from the correct location. Yeah.
Hey!
It was just because I clicked directly on where. Oh, well, I guess I didn't actually directly on.
I'm going to take that as a win.
Yeah, I think that was great.
That was better than 800 miles off.
Yeah, that was good. I knew you'd be better at this. When I played this game, I am like on the other side of the world.
Well, how did you do in the first round that was in Japan?
I didn't do it. I was just like, oh, let me make sure it works. And then I messed up our thing because I refused to pay for the game.
Well, that's okay. I think Japan would have been easy to find out.
Yeah, because you've been to Japan.
Well, yeah, and I think I have been.
You have been.
I have been with your roommate, actually.
With my roommate, which is why she's in my house.
Yes.
But you were talking about you're doing a travel blog that's about the pods.
Oh, yeah. I just did a podcast about these, like, Japanese pods that you can stay in. And they're, like, these futuristic little sardine cans.
Yeah.
And you basically go and you just go lay in them. And they're all stacked on top of each other. So you just sleep in little, like, futuristic space pods.
Is that where you can get, like, the like, food vending machines?
Oh, yeah. I feel like Japan has so many really cool things.
Yeah.
In there. And
living in the future.
Oh, my gosh. So, like, their bathrooms are super cool. It's the first time I've ever had a heated toilet.
Oh.
It was at the Disneyland Tokyo.
Oh.
That's where it was.
But the pods, they're not, like, too small, like, that you feel claustrophobic?
I feel like if you were claustrophobic, you probably have just, like, a little bit of an issue. But I could, like, sit up, but I couldn't, like, stand up or walk around. It was just, like, a little box that you sleep in. Like, when I was a kid, I used to love sleeping in those refrigerator boxes. So this is like my dream come true.
Yeah. She's supposed to be in a box.
I was like, give me a fort any day of the week to sleep in. And I will sleep in it.
My dream is a mermaid in a box. It's like, that's what I...
You heard it here first.
That's what I want to be
mermaid
doing.
In a box.
So you do a travel blog.
I do.
How long have you been doing that?
For just a little bit over a year.
Yeah. Since you've been doing the travel blog, what's the coolest thing that you've, like, blogged about?
Oh, so I know this is crazy, but again, we're talking about solo hiking and just solo traveling. I gave myself away because it was a hike. But basically, I traveled around in an RV, and I live full-time in an RV, and I made it my mission to do all of, like, the most dangerous bucket list hikes by myself.
Oh my gosh.
Or at least, like, in this side of the world. I'm still working on,
because you have to be, like, approved for some of them.
Yeah, I had to, like, wait for permits.
Yeah,
because crazy stuff.
When I went to Hawaii, there was one on the island that I was on named something, but it's like the one that, like, you had to climb up the railroad tracks to get to the whole side of it.
Or
you're saying names, and I should know. It's
probably wrong.
It's but I know that, like, they literally have to climb up, like, railroad tracks, like, straight up. And
I'm gonna have to add this to my bucket list now. See, she's giving me inspiration.
But my friend who I was visiting there was a tour guide on the island on Honolulu for, like, 2 years, and so he just, like, took me around the entire island and just told me all of this information.
Go to, like, the national park.
Yes, and I went to the Dole pineapple place, which is evil, but
she I had a great time at the Dole plantation, and she's completely changed my mind.
Sorry,
those guys are
not good.
Those guys are like the Empire.
It's fun. Yeah, it's
Star
really
Wars.
Good. And that's us. That's America. But they also have, like, a palace there, which, like, if I was ever go again, I would want to go to, like, up the palace, because it's, like, the only palace in the United States.
Oh,
because
really?
It's the United States.
In Hawaii?
Yeah, because
that's where it would be.
Because they had, like, you know, royalty and stuff there before we took over their government.
Oh, I think I remember learning about this at a luau and thinking, wow, that's kind of sad. That's kind of the general vibe around here. It's kind of sad.
So what kind of stuff do you put on your YouTube channel? Is it just stuff to go onto your blog, or?
Yeah, so I do a lot of, like, adventure vlogs, just kind of showing people what it's like and how to stay safe. Like, we were talking about those dangerous hikes. I did Half Dome by myself.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. It's in
Yosemite. And it's just, like, these cables that you have to
scary
climb up. And a lot of people were actually chickening out at the bottom, and they were like, But
that would be me. I would chicken out.
So stuff like that, you know, like I just want to help people see what it's like, gain some confidence to go. And then I also do campground reviews. So for all the RVs, just to make sure that you know what you're paying for. Because it's kind of stressful when you don't.
What's your least favorite thing about living in an RV?
I don't know how to say this. Is it
the septic tank?
It's the septic tank. I feel like we're talking about going to the bathroom so much. However, it's the septic tank. It is the septic tank. I mean, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. I'm a lady. Okay? Yeah. I don't want to do that.
No, I don't want to. What's your favorite thing about having
just being able just to go to all these places, because it means that I can really like dive into a destination. Like I can spend like 2 weeks at a national park like every day, just going in and adventuring and trying new things. So it has been so fun, so freeing. And I have a lot of people who are like, that's the dream. And I'm like, I'll help you.
Hey, let's do it. Let's have RVs and go around the country. What's something that living in an RV that you didn't think you were going to have, besides the septic tank? What's something that you didn't realize you were going to have to know how to do, or that you've learned how to do by living in an RV?
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff where I was like, I just never thought that I would be doing this. You know, like troubleshooting a furnace and like insulating the bottom of the RV, or like, you know, working like maintaining a diesel engine tank. It's a lot of stuff that's very, I'm like, man, but I'm doing it, you know, and I'm just trying to do it well. I learn something literally new every single time I move that thing.
Yeah. What kind of car do you have attached to the RV? Is it like a truck?
Oh yeah, so I have a Ford F-350.
Oh wow!
6.7 turbo engine diesel.
I love that. I sound
so cool now, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, it is cool. Couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. Like, the AC would go out and I'd be like, I'm returning it.
Although, I don't know if you can see all these dots here, but basically it got so cold, it was like negative 23 out, and I was trying to plug in like the engine block heater, and I was in the engine compartment, and it fell on me, and my face went into the engine.
No, what? I have no idea.
It's a little bumpy.
She has freckles, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at here.
It's getting a little bit of a bump right here. I have a little
the
scratch
engine
right
fell
there.
On you?
Oh yeah, I kissed the engine very passionately.
She really loves her RV.
My whole face went into that engine.
I love that. Great.
And then he was like, well, did you look here? I was like, well, I looked very intensely for about 3 seconds.
I did look.
As I was like flopping around in the engine compartment.
I did look. I was in there. I looked closer than you you are looking.
Yep.
So I imagine you've had like to at least get some kind of maintenance, like what you're talking to like this man. How is it being a female person talking to people about your RV and maintenance and those kind of things?
Wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. And you know, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I could never do that like as a woman, or, you know, and there's been a lot of times where I've, you know, like cried and been like, oh, I just wish I like had someone to take care of this for me. Right. But again, we were talking about that empowerment.
Right.
It's like once I get it, I'm like, yes. But one time there was this where the hydraulic fluid wasn't going, so the slide outs weren't going out all the way. So I just had like a huge hole, and I woke up, it was like 32 degrees in the RV. So there's like stuff like that where I'm like, I don't know what to do here, because I don't know how to work on a hydraulic system, you know, so...
That's not part of my...
I'm just a girl. I can only do so much.
I only know how. And I'm just a girl who doesn't know how to use her camera, because it's only ever been me sitting in front of it, and now that's going in and out of focus. I'm supposed to shoot a short film this weekend on this camera, and now it's going out of focus. I'm like, well, hope I figure out how to use it.
Maybe it's just me. It's like, oh, there's another person.
She's
here,
like,
and
she
that's
also
weird.
has red hair. Which one is it? Or is it the background that we need to focus on? So, sorry, it's in and out of focus, just like my life. Anyway, so where can everybody find you at? On Instagram, you're the same thing. What's your name?
The same thing.
What's your name? Who are you?
I don't know. I just stumbled in this house and said, hey.
I walked downstairs. I was like, oh, hello. There's a mermaid on my couch.
I said, hey, give me some water and let's film a YouTube video. No, I am the bucket list mermaid.
Okay. What's your bucket list?
Well, because I originally started, I was like, I just want to do bucket list because I was in healthcare.
Oh, right.
So I would talk to a lot of people and I'd be like, hey, where have you traveled to? And I just had a lot of people who were, you know, not in great situations. And they were like, I don't know. Like, I haven't, like, been to a lot of places. So that's kind of what inspired this.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that.
The bucket list. I just want to make sure that people get to do these things and they have the confidence to do these things before they kick the bucket.
It's morbid, but great. All right.
It's awesome.
Thanks, Mermaid.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Thanks for coming. Bye, guys. Bye. And I put my hand over like this, and that ends the video.
We were talking about eyebrow raises earlier. I can't I'm just raising both eyebrows.
We were talking about, one of our friends was saying how they can, like, they have it on their resume that they can raise their eyebrow. And I was like, I cannot raise eyebrow individually.
I thought it was kind of a weird thing to put on there. And then I tried to raise my eyebrows. Like, no, you do. And I was like, oh, that's actually a skill.
Yeah, you need to be able. I also can't really wink. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. We talked about this, like the flirty wink.
Yeah, I can't
we don't
do
have
that.
it.
I can't do that.
It's like a...
Well, okay, great. Yeah, just put your head above it.
I'll just sit up very straight.
Yeah, as straight as I've ever sat. Okay, so we're going to play.